Okay. Wow. Okay, Gemini, let's do this. So at the bottom of the deck, you got Temperance. So with Temperance here, I feel like you're trying to heal something or see some healing around something. You may be trying to balance your own energy and your own attitude around something where you are experiencing someone behaving towards you like they're in denial or just not acknowledging something and not looking to make amends or atone with you. And there's a temptation, perhaps on your end or the end of who you're dealing with or what this is around. But with Temperance here, this is about you wanting something healed. This is you wanting balance here. This is you wanting something stabilized. Or this may be you trying to keep your shit together with Temperance here. Especially if somebody is behaving from a place of denial with you and not looking to make an amends. You do got the King of Wands underneath that. So this is something you're trying to temper or take steps to do things in such a way that things balance out and not get out of control, or you want something brought under control. And this is perhaps you with this King of Wands energy, seeing how you can achieve what you feel needs to be atoned for or needs to be acknowledged here. And you are tempted to take other actions maybe, or you may be seeing how to tempt who you're dealing with or what this is around towards atoning and acknowledging something that, you know, you are feeling like is not being looked at, not being acknowledged, not being dealt with, and it's just blatantly being denied here. Oof, I don't like that for you, Gemini. Because Gemini, you a clear cut. You don't like the bullshit. You know, whatever and whoever this is better try to stay on your good side, I guess. That would be best, right, Gemini? So where you at in the present is the Seven of Pentacles. You're waiting. You have put in some energy and effort in something. You may have seen some sort of response or reaction to what you've done so far, or how you've invested or dealt with or assessed or tried to work on the situation. But I feel like this is you trying to be patient and you're waiting for something. Now your challenge here is strength. So with strength here, you could be dealing with the Leo, have this energy in your chart, but you're trying to be strong here. You're trying to keep your fucking composure. Okay, you're not trying to come out of corner pocket on motherfuckers, but you know that's hard not to do when somebody's acting like what you trying to get handled or done or addressed. They're not even looking at it. They're refusing to confront the situation with you because they're in denial, and they're in denial because this is something that perhaps someone needs to make an amends towards you for. Now, this could be you. And so you may be trying to see what you can do to tempt this situation, or because of the denial and the lack of atonement, that may be tempting you where, you're starting to lose your peace about this shit. And so, and with Temperance here, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius or have this energy in your chart. Now, the root cause of this is the King of Swords. So you could be dealing with authority or someone in authority where you may be waiting on a decision or waiting for something to be corrected or done. With the King of Swords, this could be you coming up with a plan, being very strategic. With all this yellow that I'm being drawn to here, I feel like, this is the solar plexus. This is you trying to operate in your personal power and your inner strength. This is you trying to use your will and determination around something that may be causing you a little stress or maybe causing you to feel like you're taking a little hit on your self-esteem here. But with this King of Swords as the root cause, this is you trying to execute something and get something done. Now, in the recent past, you got the Ace of Cups. So this is around some sort of opportunity or offer. Something that has an emotional component attached to it. But you want to receive a gift, or this is around a gift. This could be concerning a relationship, or this could just be a matter that you're dealing with. This could be at work with the Seven of Pentacles here, or there's just a particular situation where there's some issue around an opportunity, a new opportunity, or the potential of an opportunity or offer here with this Ace of Cups. There may be something that you feel in the recent past should have happened or should have been given to you, and you didn't get it, because with the Seven of Pentacles here, you still waiting for that shit. Okay? And, not for nothing, this Ace of Cups is turned away from you. So this is something you didn't get yet, or you don't see coming. You don't see it coming towards you, or there's no effort towards it coming towards you. So what's on your mind about this is you got the Seven of Cups. So there's some confusion here around this matter for you, because it's not getting cleared up. It's not getting settled. And, the temptation is you may be exploring your options now. Like, what else can you do to push this along, to push this forward? And so in the future, you do have the Fool. Now, the Fool, this could be you dealing with an Aries. I also see this as my Aquarian card because of it being air. But with the Fool here, this is you trying to have a new beginning. This is you perhaps trying to have a leap of faith. But, with the Fool here, this is you perhaps trying to have optimism, or you're very curious. Maybe you're following your instincts, or there may be some air of irresponsibility or rebellion that you're facing, or that you may be exhibiting about all of this or around all of this. Something could still be oblivious to you, okay, with the Fool, but you want to go in a new direction. You want to take care of something with the Fool, or you want somebody to take care of something and atone for it with the Fool. Now, the caution with the Fool here is you want to be mindful about your boldness, maybe, or you might want to be mindful about the recklessness, and perhaps even if there is a level of experience involved, where you're at with that, towards you trying to get something dealt with or addressed, or with regard to if this is someone trying to have this done with you. Your likely outcome, I'm not feeling at all, not one bit, not one bit, not one bit. And I clarified that with two cards. You got this 10 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the fucking Moon. Yes. Now, this here is a lot of mental energy with some emotions behind it, and this ain't good. What I'm seeing here for you, Gemini, is you dealing with a lot of complications around this shit, whatever this is that you're trying to have looked at, dealt with, atoned for. And even with what you're doing to try to perhaps tempt the situation to progress it forward or get it done or looked at. And with this 10 of Swords, you're experiencing a lot of mental anguish. You may even be feeling stabbed in the back with this shit. Noticing this orange here that he's wearing. And with that, I feel like this is, talking about the sacral chakra. So this is about you being in your feelings too. I mean, we do have the Moon here. Maybe some regret or some guilt around this. If not for you, maybe for who you're dealing with that you feel stabbed in the back by. But also, there's all this green. So there may be a lack of compassion here. A lack of compassion towards the situation. Well, there's a problem. There's just a fucking problem here where you could be experiencing ruin, where whatever this is, you're just finding yourself stabbed in the back, and that's what it's going to be. Or you may be having trouble trying to resurrect something that somebody trying to act like is over isn't an issue. And you got it with the 9 of Swords. So you're worrying about this, okay? You spending a lot of mental energy on this. You thinking about it. You're in your head about this. And with the Moon here, it's because, you're not getting any clarity here. Everything is just, hidden to you. Like, it's like nobody's talking to you. Nobody's addressing what's going on. Nobody's looking at the elephant in the fucking room with the moon here. And with this moon here, there may be some deception. Shit is just a mystery, or no certainty is being brought to the situation. And you got a lot of uneasiness, and you may be experiencing intense emotions where, you know, you could be doubting that you're going to get what you want here or have something dealt with. Moon energy is like you in your feelings. It's like you barking at, it's like you making it known, right? Because you see these dogs are barking. You're making it known. It's yellow here, so this is something that could be stressing you out. Communication. You want the confusion brought to an end. You want the alternative here. Like you're getting it. Guidance of this Ten of Swords' advice is that this may be something you need to just let this go. Let it be over. If it's causing you that much mental anguish. Tell me about the King of Swords. Tell me more about the King of Swords. Thank you. Yeah, you want something done with that Knight of Pentacles. You want something done. Whatever it is that you want done, this here is not a new issue. This is an old issue. This is either something you're returning to, or this is something you never left and it's just not getting addressed. There's just zero movement on this shit. You see this Knight, the Knight of Pentacles, blah, 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 if I could just talk, is the slow knight in the deck of the knights, that is. And if you take a closer look, this horse is starting to get fucked up, like wear and tear, decay, and this shit's starting to look crazy. Like this is aging. It's not going anywhere, and the issue is like there's an issue that you want to have taken care of, or you want to get help with, or you want to get something done, and you're not getting any of these things, and you've been at it for a while, trying to get this clarity, trying to get this communication, trying to get something handled and solved and addressed, and it's just not happening here. And so, you know, I'm thinking about the root chakra, because all this red, this is something around your security, your money, perhaps, or this is causing you more anxiety or starting to cause you to become more ungrounded. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Seven of Swords. Yep, there's deception, there's lies, there's betrayal. You may feel stolen from. Somebody done stole on your ass, Gemini, and you don't like it. And they acting like nothing's happening, or that, you know, that what's going on for you about this is just irrelevant. They're not even acknowledging this shit. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups, because that's what, you know, let's see. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah. This meant with an opportunity, okay? With the Three of Swords, there's a breakdown in communication within a three-party situation. This can be around a relationship. This could be with family. This could be around your money. This could be around work. But whatever this is, there's some disappointment, or you feel like you're betrayed or suffering here. With swords, there's a problem with an opportunity. With an opportunity. There's something that you were trying to receive or get that would have given you some emotional, you know, it would have had an emotional attachment for you here. You know, it could be around home with the 4 wands at the bottom of the deck, or this could be you having problems with getting things to line up through your actions and seeing success and completion from it. This Seven of Cups is on your mind. What is the Seven of Cups? What is the Seven of Cups? Tell me more about the Seven of Cups, please. Thank you. Yeah, King of Pentacles, you're trying to manage something. You're trying to be resourceful, trying to gain in the situation. And I do feel for a lot of you, this is around money. You got the King of Pentacles here, okay? There's something that you're trying to create, do, achieve success with gaining and creating for yourself, or creating in this situation. dealing with management with the King of Pentacles. There's somebody not budging because you're looking at your options, because you're determined to clear the air on this shit. And you may be trying to, be resourceful about it, but you're definitely focusing on how you can gain in this situation. The thing is, though, if you take a look at this like bird that she has here, the bird is can't see. The bird's head is covered. So there's a problem gaining in this situation. There's a problem situation. Let's take a look at one more. The Fool. What is this Fool? Tell me more about the Fool, please. Tell me more about the Fool. Thank you. There it is again. Yeah. And gain in the situation. But with the Four of Cups underneath, you're experiencing some discontentment. You're not happy with the way things have gone and with the way things go and with the way things are going. And this is also you trying to seize an opportunity. Okay, you're trying to have an opportunity here given to you. Maybe there's some money that, you believe is due to you or has been taken and you want it restored. But then you feel stolen about or lied to or betrayed, or somebody just getting away with something with that Seven of Swords that we saw. Wow. So Gemini, one more. Let's look at, since strength is your challenge, let's look at that. Tell me more about strength. Tell me more about strength. Thank you. There's a problem with, there's a stalemate. You're trying to be strong. There's a stalemate. There is a block in communication. You're may be being disturbed by this, or you may be trying to keep your peace here because, the challenge here is about you being strong and power, remain reasonable, follow your instincts, maintain your courage and stamina and energy in this, right? And so with this, you may be challenged with what decision to take. This may be what is tempting you or how to tempt this situation. You may be determined the situation to find a way to progress it forward for yourself. Having a little issues with having self-control around this, having, discipline. Or maybe it's something, a discipline applied here to bring peace to the situation for you. Because at the bottom of the deck, King of Cups. So this is something where you might want someone to be accountable, take responsibility, or this is you and your feelings. You having a lot of feelings towards this. So let's take a look at what your guidance, Gemini. What's the guidance for Gemini with this? Gemini, this ain't right. If this is you, or if this is being done to you, I feel like this is happening to you, though, Gemini. What is the guidance for Gemini? Spirit, the energies that Gemini is dealing with here. For Gemini, Spirit. What is the guidance for Gemini? Life for guidance for Gemini, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Miracle. Okay. Expect a miracle. Something will come into your life that will serve your healing. So be open to it and express gratitude when it occurs. Your goal in this is to know that the world becomes a vessel for the divine when you see the divine in all things. So that is your guidance here. Okay, is expect a miracle. Now, either this situation is going to be rectified for you, either we're dealing with what this is around, or some other reciprocity, some other atonement, where acknowledgement for you around this can happen, where it may not necessarily be through the matter that you are trying to have dealt with or do something about, but you may receive your miracle in another form or way. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.